Hey everybody, welcome back to, well, what exactly? I guess let's play Warhammer 2, short episode. Let's explain why I didn't die, maybe. Let's explain why there's one year of a break on the channel. Yeah, I don't really know what this is. I guess just hey, I'm still alive video, and just give you guys a little bit of a backstory what actually happened. Let you know that I'm fine, of course, because there has been a couple of questions, like if I'm seriously ill, if there's anything happened to me, if I'm okay. And right off the bat, let me say it's much appreciated, and it contributed a lot to the guilty conscience that I have now that drove me to make this video, I guess. Not in a bad way. I guess it's good. It feels really, I don't know. It feels really good to be back behind a microphone and make a video for you guys. So bear with me if there's some stuttering or some you know, pauses, because I really didn't prepare for this. I really didn't write a script or do anything. No thought behind it, just I felt it's about damn time I give you guys an update, especially those of you who've been really waiting and asking me when I'm gonna come back. And I think I owe it to you guys, even though it's a free channel and it's, you know, it's just YouTube and just some gaming videos, but I know how it is. I made these speeches in some of my videos, how I hate it when good series just get cut in the middle and then the channel disappears. Yeah, so now I am that channel. That's that's kind of weird. So sorry for that. I guess I could have at least put up a video explaining that what I'm doing and what's eating up my time and why I don't have any, like I don't have a slot for doing more videos. I guess I could have done a video here and there. It's just that I have a disease called perfectionism, and if I can't do something exactly the way I want it, I kind of fall into apathy and don't do it at all, which has proved a lot of fun during my life, because I abandoned quite a lot of projects that could have maybe been I don't know, interesting or productive for me if I had just had that little bit of discipline and endurance to see them through, which I learned for, I guess, work-related stuff and some of the more important things in my life to muster that discipline. But apparently I didn't learn it for YouTube yet. But here I am, I guess, trying to own up to what I left behind, and the weird disappearance, especially looking back on the videos on my channel, which I did quite recently. Leaving on a "guys, I'm sick, I'll be back in 3 weeks" video is kind of, yeah, I guess I could see where the questions of my well-being come from, so I'm really sorry for that. I hope nobody, like, seriously, you know, was sad about that or really worried. I'm quite well. It's not my health has not been a problem, so anybody seriously concerned, really sorry for that. I didn't mean to yeah, I didn't mean to cause that grief. So, did I say sorry yet? I think 4 times. So, we'll stop with that throughout the video. Anyway, so you can see I've been playing a little bit of Warhammer 2. Wasn't really planned. It's just the trailers got me. It's I don't know. I just some clip during the, you know, I watched YouTube from time to time, and just saw a clip of Warhammer 2, and it looked so amazing that I just couldn't resist. I've seen the battles, and I've played a little bit of Medieval from the Total War series as well, which I enjoyed quite a bit, but I sucked badly at it, because back then I still had this turtle up and build up fantasy, and then I just had a specific army in mind which I had to have, and I just couldn't get there. And I tried every which way to make it work, but it didn't, so eventually I uninstalled it. But I really had a lot of fun failing in it. And this here seems like the graphics is just beyond gorgeous. I don't know if my PC can actually handle it, because it sounds like a helicopter taking off, really. The fan is finally earning its pay. It is working overtime, but I guess you can't hear it in the microphone, hopefully. So yeah, eventually maybe I have to upgrade. But it's just gorgeous. You can freely zoom around the map as well. It's just especially love the way similar what I love about Endless Legend is that you really see a difference when you switch kind of areas, landscapes. So if we go from these jungles into the desert wastelands, it really feels very different and looks very different. And it's just, I don't know, I just love that when games kind of overpaint what they want to say, kind of overpaint the atmosphere, because yeah, it just it's a game you need a little bit of help to immerse yourself, right? It's not real life, and these subtle differences and slow, you know, you have to drive quite a while to get a change in landscape from this desert to this jungle. And so in the game it's just a couple of trees running out, and then here we're in the desert. I guess that's overpainted, but it really works for the immersion, especially if you zoom out on the map. It's just a huge map, and it's really a sandboxy game in a sense. You could follow the storyline, but you don't have to. You could also just do your thing. So anyway, what happened? Yeah, so I made this video, and let me just get... Well, I made this video of how I was sick, and I really was. I caught a cold, and then just it wasn't the usual just 1 week and then you're back on the horse type thing, but it was really 2 weeks. I'm just bedridden, deathly sick, like my nose running. I'm got a high fever, and I just couldn't get anything done. And so that lasted about 3 weeks. And after that, as you guys probably who follow my channel know, I do work, I do study, what you call that in English? Like I study together with work. It's a work accompanying master's degree that I do, which you get lectures on weekends, on Saturdays, and it's very how you call that, compressed. You get like 8 hours of lectures straight, and yeah, good luck keeping all that in your head, and then you gotta learn and take the exams, and it's a little bit shorter than the full-time masters, but it's pretty much the same curriculum and the same exams, so it's quite work intensive, especially since I'm not 22 anymore. So learning is different for me, and it's a little slower. Did I say a little? It's just plain slower. You just can't cram knowledge in your head in that manner that I used to in school. Like I could just, you know, learn a page of a book in a day and I just recite it. I could just keep stuff in my head, no problem, and just remember it. And then of course it's gone after 2 weeks, but who cares, right? It's the way our education system works. You just cram it in there and you regurgitate it for the exam, and then you get a pat on the back and move on to the next semester and the next exam. But that's not quite as easy for me anymore, especially with the amount of work that's going on around that. So yeah, that was there, and I wasted my what you call it, my Christmas holiday being sick. And let's just see. Ooh. I do like these sensor bears. Don't know if I want to spend 8K on it yet though, because we do have a little problem in our backyard, by the way. We do have these elves here still going strong. I cleaned up a good bit of this land, especially got this protected little corner, which I can just build up my defenses and be done with it, and it's just going to generate me some money. But I think I'm just fine with the way it is. I don't really need to upgrade that anymore, because I am anticipating the elves attacking me sometime soon, and I do need some money for that, because currently I don't have an army back here, and I am currently driving back, or have driven back, Krokgar to his last settlement, and he's holding out here with a good army of Source warriors, and I've encircled him with a Queek Head Taker when I'm playing, and my Grey Seer Rat Surge Cackle. Oh man, these names. So yeah, that's my next mission. Take this guy out, and from there we'll just see how it goes. Probably I'm very friendly with the vampires. Vampires? How do you pronounce that? My English got worse as well. I don't really speak it that much. Anyway, so where was I? So I lost my 3 weeks learning, preparing, because I was really sick. I couldn't focus, I couldn't learn. So after 3 weeks, I'm left with just a couple of free days, and the exams are around the corner. And so that was a little bit of pressure, because I wasn't well prepared. I also ran out of videos that I had pre-recorded, so I couldn't. That's why I made this this being sick video, because I couldn't upload anything anymore. I didn't have anything left. And then on top of that, I guess I can't really show you guys, I guess, but I could explain it. My apartment is not really renovated per se. It is now, but there were a lot of things, like basic things that needed, like my shower didn't work properly. My walls were partially just, the wallpaper ripped off, and part of it still there. It's just in the middle of renovating, and I needed to put gypsum up on the walls. I needed to paint them. I needed to get tiles, lay tiles in my bathroom, because the previous owners had glued carpet on the tiles, and used, I don't know what chemical wonder they used, but it's like it kind of. It became one with the tiles, basically. I spent a week with hammer and chisel, no joking, a week straight hammering little pieces of that glue off the tiles, just to get it gone, because if you put tile glue on that, I don't know, there's some fumes that come out of that. It smelled badly. I was just scared to have that underneath there, so I needed to get rid of it. So that was a nice bit of work that I didn't anticipate, and there was just so much to do in my apartment. So I've had that on my back, and then, as you guys maybe know, who are still awake by now and still listening, and who've paid close attention, because I didn't mention it in a lot of my videos, but I mentioned it in some. I've been in a long-distance relationship by now for 6 years. Yeah, it's almost, well, 5.5 years. Let me not exaggerate. 5.5 years. And my fiance is, well, I guess long-distance relationship, and my fiance is from the Philippines. So, and it's not easy to come from the Philippines to Germany. And we finally started, around that time, we started the paperwork to get her visa approved and all that. And yeah, that was a little more complicated than I had anticipated, and that took me by surprise a little bit. First, of course, the amount of work that it took and the amount of money that it took, and second, just the emotional side of that, where you decide on taking that risk. And for her, it's like she has a normal middle-class citizen life on the Philippines, and for her to decide to abandon that and come live with me is already it's a big commitment. And so you've gone through that, and you decided, all right, we're going to do it, and then you get all these stones in your way, and all that paperwork, and it's combining together with my already limited time and my limited energy. It just really took me by surprise. And it went on and on and on. I think we took about 1.5 years. By now, by the way, it's approved, but it took about 1.5 years of fear and paperwork and money and running after things, and it's just, I couldn't. Yeah, if I knew it back then, I'd gone about differently, I guess. But it seemed so easy, and it seemed like we both. We're both not married. We're both kind of kind of similar people in that, and we're both middle-class citizen, you know, no crimes, no prior marriage, no drama, nothing, just ordinary middle-class citizens trying to get married. And we never anticipated the difficulties with that. So we made some mistakes in the process as well, because we couldn't quite figure out the timeline from the information presented that we had to follow. But oh well, it's over now, it's done and it's approved, and well, I guess the real work begins now, living together 24/7. But that's another story for another day. So that was there as well. So to summarize, I've fall back on my studies. I've had this visa crap going on, the paperwork with it. I've lived in a, like, I wouldn't call it a ruin, but it's pretty much, it was unrenovated, like, not unrenovated in the sense that it's run down and needs freshening up, but in the sense that, you know, you had handy workers in here for 3 weeks and then they just left the place. That is what it looked like. Just in the middle of renovation was my apartment. You know, gypsum, sacks of gypsum laying around, the plates stacked in the back of my bathroom. It was just a mess, and it's so much work. And then I had the added, like I usually did my recording on one day during the week, like on Saturday or Sunday, and I just didn't have the energy and the time. I just didn't have that one day anymore. So instead of, like, yeah, like I said earlier, I kind of suffer from perfectionism. So when I realized I wasn't going to be able to put up content every day, and of course also idiot that I am, I started like 4 series, I think. So that didn't help it really. So yeah, I just felt overwhelmed. I just couldn't live up to what I wanted to do, what I wanted to be, and what I wanted to provide on YouTube. Like at least a video a day, maybe skip 1 or 2 days a week sometimes, but overall just generally be consistent with that. Because after all, this here is not a high quality production video, right? It's just me playing a game, recording it as I play it, and then no editing or anything, just upload it and you guys can enjoy it or not, whatever. There doesn't go, like, the gameplay time and a little bit of post-processing is all that goes into it, which I thought, if I do videos like that, it's imperative that you guys get a continuous story and you couldn't just watch one a day, and it's not delayed as well. Like, I could see delayed videos for a channel where they maybe do reviews or something, like you prepare for it, you cut your videos, there's work that goes in that, and it's higher quality content. But me, I'm just a guy rambling, you know, playing a video game. So it's not that the world couldn't do without what I do. So I didn't put that at high priority, and when I couldn't see a way to come up with a video a day, or at least 4 or 5 a week, I just couldn't bring myself to do it. It just, you know, I just fall into apathy and don't do much at all. And then once you missed your deadline by 2 or 3 weeks, by that 3 weeks that I said I was going to be sick became a month or 2 months, I just had a guilty conscience and I couldn't own up to it. That's pretty much it. So that is what happened, and that is what this almost a year now of no videos is all about. And I planned on cramming that into some gameplay, but apparently I've been just scrolling the camera around and talking. So if you're still awake, I guess we're gonna get some Warhammer 2 in here, just to show you what I've been doing, and yeah, get a little bit more. I'm also gonna need some tea, man. I'm not used to be talking 20 minutes a piece. So with the freshly oiled vocal cords and my explanation out of the way, I guess we could go into some Warhammer 2, gorgeous as it is, if my PC is not gonna just take off and fly through the ceiling, because it really, I don't know, maybe I clean the fan or something. It isn't that weak, it should be able to handle it, but I guess recording and playing the game is a little bit little bit much. Anyway, so I've been driving back the... Oh, yes, yes. Oh, man, I love the Skaven voices, by the way. It's so funny that... Horned Rat. These guys are just cute in a horrible sense of the word. Anyway, I've been driving back Kroq-Gar until his last settlement, but I can't take his army with just one of mine, because these armies are kind of... Like here I got my anti-large in there, and I got a rather weak melee force, just clan rats, even some spears, some spear slaves rather, some skirmishers, and most of my killing power comes from the catapults. And I can take on pretty much any lord with Queek Head Taker, because I did skill him to be a melee beast. Absolute beast. Look at that. I just put all the points, except for some leadership points, but I put most of what I had into his one-on-one fighting abilities. And man, does he kill enemy lords. Like, it's no joke. Once you pop his trophy hats on them, he just eats them for breakfast. It's just fun to do. So that's what I wanted Queek to be. I've read a little bit about his lore, and that is actually what he is. He is just a prodigy fighter, kind of an idiot, kind of a really just narrow-minded, one-task doing fighter, and he loves fighting, and he doesn't never back down a challenge. And he's really, really strong at that. He took on some opponents, what I read, like orc bosses, which are going to be probably triple his size, and some dwarven kings, and he beat them or came out alive, which is quite amazing. And I kind of love that you have this skill tree here where you can specialize, and obviously I wanted Queek to specialize in one-on-one fighting, so that's what I did. And we got this Gracier here. He's slowly gaining some killing power, but not that much. I think I do need some basic leadership skills, because clan rats and in general the rats are just so weak and so easily routed that I really need some skills to buff them. Anyway, and I just recently conquered these lands, so there's a lot of buildings that I need to upgrade. Golden Tower, I think we're fine by now. I could go for more for this warp stone deposit, but it just upgrades my my garrison, which I think I don't really need at the moment. We're gonna be okay with this level 3 garrison. Oops, got me a note. That's not what I wanted. Let me get out of here. Serpent Coast, I think, is quite well defended, except for the Temple of Skulls down here. So that could be an argument for popping up the upgrading the stronghold, so we can get 2 more building slots. Well, I guess maybe we'll see. It's not that important. Eventually, we're going to be finished with Kroq-Gar, and I can bring an army back, and I do have some money to raise another army, so that's possible. Here's my capital. I kind of teched it. Let's just take a quick look in there. On my way to getting the Hell Pit Abomination, because I just love these guys to watch them in battle, these big beasts. And I also want the Doom Wheel, because I think most of the Skaven... Oh yeah, insufficient funds. Most of the Skaven killing power does come from artillery. Like, there's a legitimate way you can just have cheap troops that tie up the enemy in melee combat, and then have this massive artillery damage from behind, wrecking them. That does really work well. So I've been trying to play like that, but we'll see how far it takes me. So that's that, but I think I'll throw most of my money into building up this region here, just as a base to go over and go over the southern Green Ocean or whatever, and hopefully I can assist the vampires to kind of take over these lands here, and just, you know, have like a buffer against the high elves that sit in here in Ultuan. As I don't really want to deal with these guys, but I want to join up with my buddy Skrolk over here, even though Skrolk is not really... He's a gray seer, so Queek liable to hate him. And I've been scouting around for these sea treasures. And yes, you're very deadly. You're level 4 solo melee lord. You are not that deadly actually, but whatever. And we're gonna just collect these treasures, and that's a way of boosting your income quite nicely. Yeah, so that's the overall strategy. Now just regenerating maybe a turn. What are you guys? Can I? No, I can't change your stance. Why are they regenerating so little in here? Should be a little bit more. Shut up. We could take Queek's quest battle as well, just for funsies, but I think we're gonna be fine. Anyway, so let's just upgrade some buildings and get this turn on the way. Just a little bit of extra money here. Don't need the golden tower upgrade. I think we're gonna go for the nest lair here, just to be able to upgrade our walls in Quexlotl. Just in case these guys come down and want to mess with me. We could pop some rituals, but currently we don't really need it. And I want to save my dominating scheme for when I need troops, to make them a little bit cheaper, so yeah, that's that. Right, let's end the turn. Ooh, forgot my agents. Anyway, so you guys let me know if you want to, like, where you want to have this channel go from here. Because I really don't have, like, the situation is still a little bit similar. I have so much work to accomplish for my studies, so I won't be able to do a video a day as much as I would love to. But I really, yeah, there's really no way I can promise that and keep it. That's the vampires, by the way. Strength rank 1, so that would be kind of nice if they could just take these lands and then just we'll have them as a buffer. The only problem with them is they spread corruption over this way, which I don't really like. Anyway, war is inevitable, blah blah. We are very friendly. And they want us to join the Top Knot war. Top Knots are up here, so we really don't care much about them. We can just accept. It's basically free money, and it's gonna make them even more happy. So, yeah, just do that. Anyway, so you guys let me know. Oh, cool. Torlasor. That is not good, because these guys... Okay. Okay. These guys are quite strong. Let's just pop you up a little bit. Yeah, rank 6. They are not really... And now we're at war. Ain't that great.
Speak your poisoned words and leave.
Maybe if we give them a little payment. Maybe the 1,000 something we got from the vampires. Low. Low. Oh, god damn it. I don't want to spend money on this. But I guess there's not much we can do. Alright, let's grab some treasure. Maybe we can find something that will fill our war chest. Gambler's armor, right? Lost cargo, growth, income. Nice. Really nice. Let's go over here. And I just want to uncover a little bit of these lands, because here, there's somewhere in this region, I don't know how far he has spread until now, but in this region is Lord Skrolk with his clan Pestilence. And I want to meet up with these guys and start some trade and maybe eventually confederate. Who did we not move? Yeah, we didn't move you yet. You're level 8 and you could assault some units, so how about we try just that? It does cost us a little bit of money, but yes! Success. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Man, I've never played the Lizard Man, but I kind of want to, because Krokar is such a cool hero. Kind of similar to Queek in that. Anyway, maybe. I think we're rested enough, so maybe let's just move up. See if we can't do that.
What now?
Yeah, let's just move up here.
Chosen.
Get it over with.
Quick will rend the reptiles. Yes, yes.
Oh, he's gonna be alone. I don't like that. I guess we'll just encircle them one turn, because I do want quick support. I do need... Yeah, that kind of sucks. Should have paid attention to that. Because I do need Queek against Krogar. Like, this army should be able to take on what the Lizardmen have, but they will not be able to take on Krogar. He's such a strong anti-infantry fighter. And just in general, such a strong fighter on his what's it called? Grimlock. On his Carnosaur. So, like, with a Grey Seer, he's just gonna eat that guy. Pretty much. We need Queek to take him out one-on-one. And the army I can deal with, but not Krogar. Huh. And I think I'll just not upgrade you yet. Though the elves might come down here. Yeah, it's alright though. Where was I? Right, I need... so you guys just give me some input on where you want. Like, I have a couple of open series, but the games are... I don't know. I've had this open series on XCOM. I've Divinity Original Sin, stuff like that. Just need some input what you guys want me to do. You want to see a series of Warhammer 2 maybe. Like, you can't see if it's only a couple videos a week, it's not going to be enough. Or maybe you want me to finish one of the other series. I've also upgraded my Stellaris to the latest DLC and content, but just played it for one day or so, and then got quite far actually, but then I don't know, lost interest kind of, and didn't continue to play it. So I'm not currently deep into any game. I've recently played a couple of days of Warhammer, just to relax a weekend. So that's like the game I know most about by now, but I'm no expert on any of the games on my channel anymore. So you guys just have kind of free pick. I just curious what you want to see. I could play Endless Legend 2. I could play Stellaris. I could play Warhammer 2, of course, obviously. What else do I have? We could go into some more Endless Legend if I could still play that game. I could try and finish the series I started, even though I don't know if it'll survive 1 year of patches. Yeah, so just let me know, and I'll try my best to work out a compromise. Let's see. Do I need defenses here? I don't really know. We could go for these defenses. Nice thing with Skavens is that defenses also generate some income. So eventually they're going to pay for themselves, which is kind of cool. And their warp bomb ability is really strong defensively. So it's kind of hard to take out established Skaven settlements. But you do also need to manage your corruption. If it gets high, like, it's going to have an effect on public order. So I kind of like it at 50-50 if I can manage that. So yeah, we'll have to, like, you have buildings like these guys here affect the corruption, the Skaven corruption. These guys affect Untainted. So and also the public order, which we could, by the way, take a look if the Red Rivers do have a... Oh no, they already have a positive public order. It's just the Kingdom of Beasts. So I guess we do need some public order buildings here. So I guess we do eventually need to upgrade you. Yeah, let's just do that. 5 turns! Oh, that's great. That is just great. Doesn't have a strong garrison though. These guys are... Well, at least they could hold until I pull back my main armies. But Anyway, I think we're quite done for the turn, aren't we? Oh no, we got one more guy running around here. Can I select you, please? Thank you. I just wanna scout these lands a little. See what we have here. See the provinces. I've never been like just played. Well, what you see of the map here is all I know of the map on this side. I've been playing with TecToss, but that's my first campaign, and TecToss starts down here, and he has quite a hard start, and just messed up a lot of things. The campaign is going decently, but yeah, I could have done a lot better. So I thought I'll give the other side of the map a go, and eventually go through all the factions, play them a little bit, and then I never played the first game, so I can't draw on any experience from there. But I hope I can show you guys who don't. Yeah, I can. Who have not played Warhammer already. Can show you guys a fight, and I can indeed do that. So we're gonna invest some food into speed, into menace from below. Don't need that on you guys. We get the leadership maybe on one of these. Actually, one of these Stormvermin. Whew. And then we'll see. It's gonna be a hard fight, and I'm not sure if I can actually win it. It's not really in our favor, but it's gonna be a fight that, you can see what Warhammer is all about. And what's gonna be left of the last defenders, we can mop up with Queek, hopefully. So, and you can see Krogar in action. He's gonna be a pain in my bottom. Quite the pain, actually. Alright, so we are a little bit on the defensive. So what I want to do is, well, not scroll over this mountain 10 times, but what I want to do is set up so that they have a long way to us and we can make some use of our artillery. And we can have the high ground at least. So it's probably better if we have our back against the wall so they cannot easily get to our artillery. And get a little bit of distance to those forests. So maybe just have these guys here and here. Like this maybe. Covering that area. You can see like the cone of fire that they cover. We're gonna gamble on that 10 mana. Maybe get a little bit more. Yeah, nice. So we get a little bit more mana to work with, which we're gonna need. So let's have one anti-Krogar squad just posted here. These guys are anti-large, and they're hopefully going to be able to deal with Krogar. So I want to have these guys fight Krogar, and we're gonna do 2 flanking squads. 1 Plague Monk, 2 Plague Monks, like so. No. You guys gonna be group 3. I guess my keyboard is a little bit underneath my microphone, so gosh, I'm out of training. It's not even funny. We got these guys to kind of distract the enemy and kind of scout a little bit. They can be Vanguard deployed, which means you can deploy them in all these, what you see here, white areas. If you scroll up, nope, scroll up like this, I could deploy them all around here, while my other guys can only deploy it inside this yellow rectangle that you can see here. So that's quite nice. I'm gonna put the red ogres in the trees, use them for some cavalry, hammer, and anvil tactics. Now for the front lines, we do have one. Let's put you guys on one flank, you guys in the other, and I guess some spears in the middle. And that's gonna be, no, like this. Guess that's gonna be our front line. Like so, maybe. Maybe get you guys over here. Come on. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. Have that as anti-Kroggar unit. I guess he's... let's just put it here. We're gonna have enough time to reposition if necessary. Have some reinforcements over here and guard our artillery. Put you in group 4. Put the priest in the middle so we can affect... as you can see, there's his radius. So we're gonna affect the troops a little bit. Here's anti-Kroggar, you're gonna be group 5, you're gonna be group 6, you guys are gonna be just skirmishing, and I think we're kind of ready to go once we position our flankers. So we're gonna have our flanking unit over here, and over here. I think that's what you mostly do with Escapen. Alright, let's just start the fight. There we go. Get your leap. Don't really care about the spears. They're not that dangerous to me. So let's see what we can do. Ah, there's Kroggar. Hi, buddy. Nice. There comes the catapults, and they are just devastating. Look at that. Well, they're kind of drunk, can't aim, but if they could hit, they would be devastating. Look at that. Alright, I'm just gonna go for the Swords Warriors and just let the catapults do their thing. Fire in the biggest bulk that you can do. And let's see, we do want to use our Warp Lightning. That's also some nice damage. Just over here, let them run into it. Just let them come, there we go. Just as much damage as we can cause from afar. Well, let's have a little pause. Don't like you guys firing on the low threats. What? Yeah, just go for the Soros Warriors here and here. Well, actually, here is good. Do we have any Temple Guard, any scary units like that? Not really. So, also I need to group my... Go. That's nice. Alright. Well, we're gonna keep that for later. Nice little Warp Lightning. Pull back the skirmishers. You guys go here. You guys go here, ready for flanking. And there's Kroggar coming. Oh god, oh god, oh god. What the hell is wrong with my camera? Jesus Christ. It's like you can't move it at all. Alright, so we weakened them just a little bit with our artillery. And for now, I think we're gonna move you guys here. Have you guys, yeah, the fire just there. So now we're gonna go into the... yeah, that's what I want. Come here, baby. Now we're gonna go into the infight. And I'll just try and hold the line as best I can. And flank. What are you guys doing? There we go, nice. No, no. You fight these guys. Just have you surrounded. God damn it. Alright. So they still have their skinks running around behind us. And yeah, that's gonna be nice. Just have these guys there. And then go there. Flank around. You guys just go chase behind those. And just attack here. Oh, it's such a chaos. Wow, that's a nice spot for some Warp Lightning. Look at that. And yes, that's what I like. But you can already see, like, Kroggar is such a pain in the ass. We're gonna reinforce there. Get some more. Alright, so now we need our ogres come flanking from behind. Or actually we could chase some spears. They're there. Well, actually we could flank here as well. And go to the back of these guys. If I could just arrange that. There we go. Close enough. Alright, some more. He's just also, you know, these guys are anti-launch. They have 120 units, and he's just eating them. That's not good. But at least we got him tied against the storm vermin, rather. That's exactly where we need him. And we got these guys flanked pretty well. Where's my rat ogres? Oh, they're stuck in battle. No, I don't like you stuck in battle. Yeah, just go behind these guys. More warp lightning, please. Where can we put that? Here's good. And go in there. Wreck some Source warriors. There we go. Oops. No. Have some... God damn it, can I please click that? Thank you. Have some support. And get our red ogres aligned here again. Alright, so now we're slowly losing, like the battle is just messy by now. But lucky us, our catapults are still going strong. And that is really where the damage comes from. Let's just have them fire over here. Fire on these guys. Just have some support here. And have the red ogre support here. Oh god. So now it's not looking that great anymore. Can do some damage here, but just look at this. Ah man, freaking Krogar. He's just messing us up. I could have easily won the infantry fight, but no. This here is, by the way, really bothersome. Why can't I? Is there a hotkey for this? Okay, thank you. Just go here. You guys go back in the fight. That's a little bit annoying with these Skaven, because these guys tend to rally a lot. And you tend to have to bring them back to battle a lot. Yeah, just have some magic damage. There we go. And some Scourge. Enjoy that. Huh. Kind of hard to tell where it's going, actually. Yes, this side's looking pretty good. Krogar is not looking too good, though. Just fire in here, guys. No, 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 no. Here we go. Man, your catapult. You guys fire here. Yes. Oh. And now our Farseer is running. Freaking Krogar, man. He's single-handedly destroyed my army. I mean, we're gonna be alright. We're gonna come out of this one okay. But... yeah, there's a red August running. Just everybody running away. Who's rallying? There we go. Come back. Okay, so our catapults kind of stopped firing by now. Where's Krogar? Here he is. Do we have a good target? Guess we could just burst through here. Great. That's just great. I'm gonna have to be careful. Let's just put that in here. Freaking Krogar, man. Could just get him down. That's gonna be a big, big boost already. Where are you guys going? Well, I guess you're just rallying. These guys, yeah, so the clan rats, the rats in general just route so easily, so you constantly have to pick them up all over the map if you don't have a battle where you can swarm the enemy. Is that one? Yeah, that's ready to fire. Let's just... No.
Yes, master.
Go here. Are they out of ammunition? I guess they are. Krokar, please die. Just please freaking die already. That should hurt. Come on. Yes! Dead source. This guy, man, he just does not die. Nope. They don't want to fire. I guess we could pick up... No, we couldn't. And he's still alive! Going strong! Ah, Krokar, I hate you so much. This is like a battle of attrition that we're fighting here. It's like all our armies are already... Yes! Yes! Finally! Go there, fight! Now our lord has... So that's why we gave our guy extra speed. So we can... Whoops! What do we have here? Look at this! Nice! We can give them... Man, we could actually win this. Even though it's a quite the expensive victory. But it could be possible. Here, have some warp lightning on the house. Nice. No. We just want you there. Just provide your aura. Don't go crazy. Don't be a hero. Yes! Oh my god! Didn't expect that. What a victory! That is. That was an expensive one, but nonetheless a really sweet one. Alright, so now we just set these guys somewhere, chase you down. I really screwed up my gutter runners. Yeah, I just forgot them there in the trees. That was kind of stupid. But otherwise we managed quite well. So let's just have these guys run after, let's just speed it up a little bit. You know, just clean up. There we go. Go for these, you can go for these, and you can go for these. Just do a little bit of cleanup. There we go. Kill these guys. Doopy-doo. Rats are pretty fast. I think they're out of ammunition. Clean up some of these guys. Just chase them off the map. You don't have to do this, but I think it's some extra experience. Yeah, there we go. And if you can clean up units entirely, like just kill every unit model in them, they're just gonna be gone. And you don't have to deal with that recovered unit next fight. Alright, there we go. Whew! Pyrrhic victory, and for some reason we didn't lose a single unit. I mean, we lost 1,300 rats. But you could also lose these guys completely, which didn't happen. So that's good. I like seeing that. Ooh. Come on. Almost there. Nice. So that should have given us a good amount of food. Yeah, 15 food. We could replenish these guys, but really don't need to do that. I'm just gonna go for more food. Because we really don't need the replenishment. I'm just gonna move these guys back home now. Oh, that's great. And, well, at home we're gonna have to deal with these freaking elves now. Which is not too great. I dare you to pronounce that. I dare you. That doesn't... Who are you, anyway? Like, everybody's taking attrition in these lands, and why the hell are you moving around in there? Don't really want to have those lands. We're just fine. Charmed shield. Alright, so one new shield, one new armor. And so we could go in with Queek and finish off these guys, which I'm gonna do. But yeah, that's not gonna be stuff for the next episode or whatever. So you guys just, if you've been with me until here, I don't know, it just feels good to bring myself out there again, to record videos again, to, you know, just do a little bit of YouTube. And I just still enjoy playing games, so I'll do that anyway, so why not record it and share it, right? Yeah, so that's my thought, and that's and I also want to say again, I'm really sorry for the way I left things. Yeah, I think I gave a reasonable explanation so you guys can understand why, but that's not meant to be like, you know, so not it's not an excuse, it's just an explanation, just so you can relate what's been on my mind, why I couldn't bring myself to record videos. But yeah, I should have made at least the video that I do today, which is explaining, and so you guys don't have to worry and invent all kinds of scenarios where I'm hurt or where I don't know. Right, so please give me some input on you know, what you want to see. If you want to see anything more on the channel, if you're just satisfied knowing, you know, I'm up to my ears in work, and that's fine, I'm alright. But you don't need a video a week or so, because that's not gonna satisfy your hunger. I'm fine with that completely, obviously. Just but if you want to see a certain series completed, or you know, this one continued, well, obviously we're gonna start a new game, but just put that in the comments, let me know, just say hi. You know, just I'm just excited for what kind of feedback I'm gonna get. You guys have a wonderful start to your weekend, which is today's Saturday, at least here. And see you around, I guess, I hope. Depends on what you want me to do. Until then, or yeah, until whenever, have a nice day and goodbye.